Shehzad reminded something because we were talking about sweet water and river Nile. So there is this subject of Zam Zam, that it's been claimed by the BBC that Zam Zam water is contaminated and it's harmful for the human body and it can cause cancer. And there's some research done on there, and this type of news was going out on the BBC website. Let us first, discuss a little bit about what is Zam Zam. Zam Zam water is special water brought out by the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam and his mother were left in a valley which was lifeless. There were mountains, rocks, stones, no vegetation, no river, no lake, no fountain, no water. But Ibrahim alayhi salam was told, leave them here. And he left them. And according to the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when their provisions ran out, and Hajar alayhi salam was looking for water, she was going from Safa to Marwa. Ismail alayhi salam, a small baby, was lying at one place. There are two narrations. One narration says that Ismail alayhi salam rubbed his heel on the ground and water came out. Another narration says Jibreel alayhi salam came and he rubbed his wing on the ground and water started gushing. And Hajar alayhi salam, who was extremely agitated, rushed when she saw the water and she ran towards it. And she gathered the water and she made a hole and gathered all the water and she said, Zam, 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 Zam. Zam means stop. Stop, 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 stop. So that's why the water was named Zam Zam. Because the first came out of Hajar alayhi salam was Zam, Zam. So Zamma Yazummu means lagam pehna, to rain, to put a rain on the mouth of a horse. So from Zamma Yazummu, the order becomes Zumma. And from Zumma, the word Zam is abbreviated and shortened. So she said, Zam, Zam, stop, stop, stop. And the water stopped. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if she had not stopped it, the water would have kept flowing and flowing and rivers would have been made from it. But she saved it, and then they dug up a well over there, and it's been flowing since then. Special water, and it's been running for so many thousands of years. A well was dug. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has mentioned some virtues of Zam Zam. In one hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Ma'u Zam Zam lima shuriba lahu." Zam Zam's water benefits for that reason for what it is consumed. In another hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Innaha ta'amu tu'min wa shifa'u suqmin." That Zam Zam water is food for the person who uses it as food, and it is water for a person who uses it to quench his thirst. He said this when Sayyiduna Abu Zar Ghifari radiyallahu anhu came to Makkah Mukarramah to look for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but he couldn't find Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He couldn't ask anybody because of the tension that was, because it was the beginning of the era of Nabuwwat. So he had to stay there for 30 days to wait to get an opportunity to find Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When he finally met Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he embraced Islam, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked him, "How long have you been in this city?" And he said, "I've been here for 30 days." So he said, "What did you survive on?" And he said, "Well, I didn't have any food. Every time I felt hungry, I went to the well of Zam Zam and drank Zam Zam to my fill. And that was enough for me. And look at me, my fat has come out in my body. That I have become, fat just by drinking the water of Zam Zam. I used to intend that I am eating and drinking it both." So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Innaha ta'amu tu'min wa shifa'u suqmin." Surely it is food for a person who uses it as food, and it is shifa for suqm and for bimaris and a cure of illness. So Zam Zam water is barakati water, blessed water. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam drank it to his fill. In fact, in one hadith, you know what he said? إن المنافقين لا يتضلعون من زمزم فتضلعوا منها. Those who have hypocrisy in their heart don't fill up their bellies with Zamzam. So fill up your stomach with Zamzam. Tadallu' is from dhil'a, and dhil'a means ribs. So drink so much that your ribs are stretched out with it. That is the meaning of the word tadallu'. So يتضلعوا منها is the order of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So when you go there, drink to your fill as much as you can. as much as you can, just drink Zam Zam. Don't drink any Coke or Pepsi or 7-Up or any other drinks. Just drink Zam Zam while you are in Makkah Mukarramah, because you go there for a few days and then you come back. So you can get all those drinks here. Why drink them over there? Drink Zam Zam as much as you can. So Zam Zam is very, very barakati, blessed water. Now, if someone says that Zam Zam is contaminated, Na'uzubillah, Tawbah, Astaghfirullah, Muslim can never say that. This is claimed by some people in order to discredit the water of Zam Zam. Then, sorry, kya kahen?
Mischief.
So they made this claim, and then when the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia refuted this claim, they say that, what we meant was not the original water of Zam Zam. What we meant was people who bring it from there in cans and then they distribute it. That's where this contamination takes place. So we will forget that this is practice of some people who use other containers, and in those containers they are maybe not sterilized properly, and for that, due to not being sterilized, there might be something bacteria in there from before, and that could be the reason for that. However, Zam Zam water in itself is pure, clean, healthy. In fact, the recent King Abdullah, he has made a special plant for Zam Zam water, and people cannot go there and fill Zam Zam themselves. He has spent nearly 700 million riyals on that Zam Zam plant, and he has ordered plastic bottles which are sterilized, and Zam Zam water is checked 3 times every day, 3 times a day, and analyzed, and then it's filled in there. They can supply 200,000 bottles within a space of time, and they gather all that and then they distribute it among the Hujjaj. So, may Allah give good reward to the King Abdullah, and for the effort he has made. I will read from over here. Saudi Arabian authorities have refuted a BBC report claiming that Zam Zam well in Makkah is polluted and that drinking the holy water could cause disease such as cancer. Zuhair Nawab, president of Saudi Geological Survey (SGS), denied the allegations and said his organization has taken adequate measures to ensure the safety of Zam Zam well and its water. The BBC said it has asked a pilgrim to take sample from Zam Zam water taps in Makkah and the Zam Zam water being sold in bottles to compare them with the water on sale illegally. These showed high levels of nitrate and potentially harmful bacteria and traces of arsenic 3 times the permitted level, just like the illegal water, which was purchased in the UK. The BBC said, referring to contaminated holy water sold in some UK shops. Nawab said his organization has been responsible for monitoring the quality of Zam Zam water, which not only concerns Saudi Arabia but the whole Islamic world. Our experts monitor the condition of Zam Zam on a daily basis. Every day we take 3 samples from the water to carry out tests and studies, which showed that it was not contaminated. He explained. He said the newly established King Abdullah Zam Zam Water Distribution Center in Makkah is equipped with advanced facilities where bottling takes place in accordance with international standards. We apply modern methods for filling bottles after sterilization, Nawab said. He said the contamination of the water could have been caused while redistributing the water in small bottles by individuals. Fahad Turkistani, advisor for the Presidency for Meteorology and Environment, said the BBC report focused on bottled water supplied by individuals and not by the Presidency of the Two Holy Mosque Affairs. The water supplied by the Presidency undergoes close monitoring and ultraviolet rays are applied to kill harmful bacteria. Turkistani said Zam Zam water contamination could have caused by illegal workers who sell Zam Zam water at Makkah gates as they use unsterilized containers. He said the Saudi government has prohibited such illegal sales of Zam Zam water. Meanwhile, a responsible source for the Presidency of the Two Holy Mosque Affairs highlighted the measures taken for protection of Zam Zam water, saying the water passes through stainless steel pipes to the cooling stations and then to the Grand Mosque. He said the Presidency has given utmost importance for the preservation and distribution of Zam Zam water, adding that it is closely monitored around the clock. And also, WHO, the World Health Organization has permitted so and so the levels in there. If the rate goes up so then it could cause harmful to kidney and liver and cause cancer. And also Talal Mahjub, and he said, my family and I have been drinking Zam Zam water for many years. None of us have suffered any disease as a result of drinking it. If the BBC report was true, then the Makkans would have suffered many diseases including cancer, because most of the people of Makkah drink Zam Zam water all the time. But there is no report of such diseases over there. The Saudi embassy in London has also issued a statement affirming the purity of Zam Zam in Makkah. Scientific tests conducted on samples taken from the original source have proved the Zam Zam water is good for drinking, it said, referring to tests conducted on the water at French laboratory. It said the kingdom does not export Zam Zam water. The King Abdullah Zam Zam water complex, which just one second, I'm sorry. Which was established in Makkah last September at a cost of 700 million riyals, can supply 200,000 bottles daily. हो गया जी. तो ये उसमें अरब न्यूज के अंदर ये रिपोर्ट दिया है, वहां से हमने ये लिया है. आप वेबसाइट के ऊपर इसको देख सकते हैं. बहरहाल जमजम वाटर क्लीन है और इसमें कोई कैंसर वेंसर का खतरा नहीं. इनफैक्ट some people have experienced Zam Zam water beneficial for the cancer.
No.
Many illnesses have been relieved by cancer. There is this book on Fadail Zam Zam. I think I narrated some quotes from it before, some time ago, and I brought that book. And from there we took some quotes of people who were cured by Zam Zam water. They had severe illness, and they drank Zam Zam to their fill and keep drinking it for a few days, as much as they could. And the disease was gone. It was nowhere to be seen, because they had the intention. When you drink Zam Zam water, what dua do you make? اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا وعملا صالحا ورزقا واسعا وشفاء من كل داء. So when you make this dua, Allah will give you shifa. So many people have experienced it, provided you drink the water with iman, yaqeen, and like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, drink to your fill as much as you can. So especially when we go there, may Allah take us all there, may Allah give us umrah in Ramzan as well. When we go, just drink Zam Zam as much as you can. That's what we do. When you go to masjid, we drink a few glasses. When you come back, we drink a few glasses. And alhamdulillah, your thirst is quenched. Zam Zam water is light. Even if you drink 5, 6, 7 glasses, you don't feel it. If you were to drink this tap water, 2, 3 glasses, you will feel the heaviness in your heart. In your stomach. But Zam Zam water, you won't feel it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made Zam Zam like this. It is blessed water from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So don't think that there is some contamination in air or disease or cancer. Na'uz billah, this will be detrimental to our iman and yaqeen and believe in what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us. So we should get that, clear our minds, and remember it is blessed water and we should drink it as much as we can.